Good day, everyone. I am Jocelyn Misilila from BA2A. Now I will discuss the administration of Benigno Aquino III. So first, who is Benigno Aquino III? Benigno Simeon Cuanco Aquino III, also known to be called Noy Noy. He was born on February 8, 1960 and died on June 24, 2021. He is a Filipino politician and served as the 5th President of the Philippines in the year of 2010 to 2016. Also, he is the son of Corazon Aquino, who served as President of the Philippines in the year of 1986 to 1992. And the alma mater of Benigno Aquino III was at Ateneo de Manila University. Now let's proceed to the administration. In political, Aquino III implemented the Executive Order Number 13, the abolition of presidential anti-graft commissions. So it is directly assessed the president in investigating administrative cases involving graft and corruptions against all presidential appointees. So the next one is the Executive Order Number 2, the removal of all midnight appointments. Executive Order Number 3, the promoted lawyers in government executive service in the rank of Career Executive Service Officer. Third, and then Executive Order Number 7, the suspension of allowance, bonus of board members of government, owned and controlled corporations and government financial institutions. And then the Liberal Party. Liberal Party is any of many parties around the world. This also depending understanding generally support individual rights and human rights. So next, in economy, Aquino III implemented the 4Ps or the Pantawid Pangkabuhayan sa Pamilyang Pilipino given by the DSWD to less fortunate households. Also the Pantawid Pampasada, the additional salary for public utility drivers amounting of 1,500 pesos. And then the Sentox, the mandatory immunization for children under 5 years, the extensions of lifeline electricity rates for poor consumers, and the allowing of female night workers. Next, under the economy also, the private-public partnerships. The government and private sectors will work hand in hand to prosper the economic status of the country. And then next, let's proceed to the culture. Okay, Aquino also implemented the cultural promotions, which is undertake more regional programs that will increase awareness of our cultural diversity as a nation. Also the Cybercrime Prevention Law, and then the Human Rights Restoration Act. In education, Benigno Aquino III signed the K-12 program, adds 2 years to basic education system. Also the universal preschooling. All public schooling children will have preschooling as introduction to the formal school system. Also the Mandarin education. It is to help keep Filipino Muslim children in schools. Also the technical vocational education. It is introduced to public high schools with read tests and skills for improvement after the graduations. And also, every child must be or to be a reader by the level of grade 1. Okay? And other Aquino implemented is the infrastructure, which is the Aluling Bridge. So the Aluling Bridge, it is connects to the towards the Ilocos Norte and Tadian Mount Province. So that's the infrastructure that Benigno made or create. Now that's all the administration of Benigno Aquino. So let's proceed to the quiz, the final quiz or the closing activity. So I have here 5 phrase or sentences, and I will just read it, and please indicate if it's true or false. Okay, so the first one is Benigno Noy Noy Aquino III was the 13th president of the Philippines. Is it true or false? Okay, false, because Benigno Noy Noy Aquino was the 5th president of the Philippines. The second one is the 4-piece pantawid pangkabuhayan sa pamilyang Pilipino implemented by Noynoy Aquino III. Is it true or false? Correct. It is true. And then the third one is K-12 program adds 3 years to the basic education system. Is it true or false? Yes, it is false because K-12 program only adds 2 years in the basic education system. The fourth one is the Executive Order number 13, removal of all midnight appointments. Is it true or false? False, because the removal of all midnight appointments is under at Executive Order number 2. So the last one is infrastructure implemented by Noynoy Aquino is the Aluling Bridge. Is it true or false? Okay, correct. It is true. So that's all. Thank you for listening.